Well, crazy game in a lot of ways. It was funny. When the game started, we weren't sure as a staff what to expect. It's just been so long since we played. Olsen and Grizzly hadn't played in months. 4 guys coming off planes in the last 24 hours, and just not knowing what to expect. And when the game started out, we were terrible, and then as the period went on, we went from terrible to awful, and then we closed the first period out with being less awful. And then when the second period started, we were bad. And then we got to not so bad, and then it got to okay, and then it got to pretty good. And then in the third period, I just thought we, played a lot better hockey, and, guys started looking more comfortable, and, we kept battling back, and our special teams were big. I mean, we looked like we had never killed a penalty before in the first penalty power play they had, and then by their last power play, we looked pretty good killing a penalty. And then our power play came to life, and, we've been a resilient group all year. And just a great win, a great win.
At some point, do you feel like, you dodged a bullet there, where you get that late power play, and that really just kind of kickstarted?
Yeah, 5-3. It's still a hockey game, though.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 goals. I mean, anything can happen. There's still plenty of time, and then you get the goal, and boom. And like I said, I thought we were playing better as the game went on. We just kept playing better and better, and we started competing and winning some battles, and playing smarter hockey and not trying to make heroic plays. And we had some really good players make some really good plays too to score some goals. And next thing you know, it's 6-5.
Quinn, how about the performance of O'Regan taking over the game? Not only did he score the 2 goals, but he provided the key screen on that other goal there, right?
Well, Danny's had a heck of a year. He's had a heck of a career, and if you're going to go anywhere, you need seniors, and we've got great seniors. Danny's certainly the leader with Grizzy and Lehner and Ati and Mike Moran and Sean McGuire. I mean, you need seniors to have success, and we've got great seniors. Not only are they great players, they're great leaders and great people. And Danny had a heck of a game, and he just wouldn't let this happen tonight. That's for sure.
What was your opinion of Grizzly coming back from first?
Again, I thought Grizzy got better and better as the game went on. I thought, he was a microcosm of what our team was doing. I thought he was a little rusty early, and was to be expected, and then he just got better as the game went on.
How about Oxenen's same kind of deal?
Yeah, he played well. Again, he played really well, and he made a heck of a play on that goal. Everybody knows he's a shooter, but he can make a pass too, and he certainly had the whole building thinking he was going to shoot like he normally does, and he makes a heck of a play to Danny on the back door.
You mentioned these guys coming off planes, especially on defense. How much do you think fatigue played a role in your defense today?
We turned the puck over an awful lot, and we were slow thinking. We weren't playing fast, and that caused us a lot of problems. Some of it's fatigue, I'm sure, but it's also been a problem even when guys haven't come off planes. So we've got to do a better job of managing the puck as defense. Our defensive core has to do a better job managing the puck.
And a new face in the lineup tonight, Oscar Anthony. What do you think of him?
I really liked his game. He skates. He's physical. He's smart. He's got good stick skills. He's going to help us.
Final few minutes of the game. It seems like it's your guys' time throughout the whole season. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I love it, but I don't want to rely on it. That's for sure. I wish I knew why that happened, and if I knew why, I wouldn't tell anybody anyway. So, it's been the story of our season, and it was the story of our season last year. So, but again, we kept battling back all night. They got the 2-goal lead, then boom, we make it 4-3, and then they make it 5-3, and then, we just kept battling, and that's been the story of our season.
Harvard's top line with VZ, probably the toughest line anyone can face in college hockey this year. So what are your impressions of trying to defend against them?
We couldn't defend anybody really well tonight, but in particular that line. I mean, they're just so dangerous, and VC's as good a player as there is in the country, and his line mates are pretty damn good too. So, they've had a great year. They had a great night tonight. I looked at the score sheet. I'm sure they padded their stats, as did our first line. That was a great news for us. Our first line played like a first line tonight, and they were able to. They put us on their back, and we were able to get the victory.
What do you think of McGuire tonight?
I thought Max played well, especially in the first period. I mean, he played really well. I mean, he's the only reason that this game remained a hockey game after that first period. It kind of reminded me of game we played against a World Junior team last year over at Walter Brown when, I look up and it's 13-1 for shots, and, like, you gotta be kidding me, it's gonna be a long night. And, in that game we got better and better, but completely different circumstances, obviously, we didn't have a lot of guys. And, tonight we had everybody, although some of them got here today late and some of them got in late last night. But again, you just watch the game evolve, and we got better as the game went on, which, again, I had no clue what to expect tonight, because this is the first time we've really, taken last game we played was the 12th of December, so, we haven't had a practice as a full team for almost a month, so, when we were watching what was going on in the first period, I knew it was gonna be bad. I didn't realize it was gonna be that bad, and, but again, we got better and better and stayed in the moment and overcame.
Was there any consideration to resting any of the guys coming back, or just a matter of you
Nope.
really couldn't?
What's the status of John McLeod?
John is healthy.
Coach, what are your thoughts on Matt Lane's performance tonight?
Matty played well. He's had a great year. Again, you need your seniors, and he certainly has been a reliable, really good player, and I'm real happy for him from an offensive standpoint that he's getting rewarded.
Great, thanks, Coach.